Today I want to talk about a bad habit a lot of people have when it comes to political discussions, or any discussion for that matter. And the bad habit is to assume that if only they explained something or their position enough, you would finally come into agreement with them. Now, this is actually a common problem amongst the educated classes, the people who've gone to Harvard or Cambridge or whatever. They get the presumption or the idea that they know for a fact, and what they believe to be true is true for everybody, and if they can just explain it to you well enough, then you too will understand the truth of it and follow them. I like to phrase it in a simple statement. Do not mistake disagreement for not understanding. It's entirely possible to understand somebody completely, understand their position completely, yet still reject their conclusions on what should be done, or still reject their premises of what the problem is, or that there is even a problem in the first place. A lot of educated individuals with college degrees or PhDs and elitists get the idea that if only I tell you it enough, if only I tell you the information enough, you'll come to agree with me. You can see it with our current president. He thinks he can talk everyone into agreement with him, and it isn't working. And he's too foolish to realize that it's impossible, because his premises, everyone's premises for that matter, are not fully encompassing. No one has the full picture. So we only work with what we got. And truth is really relative to some degree with each individual. I'm not talking about truth from God. I'm talking about individual truths, personal beliefs. Personal beliefs from one person to another, us being flawed, we don't have a perfect personal belief. We do not have access to all the information. We're not omniscient. And we can see some pieces of information and get shocked by that piece of information and then go on a campaign to fix this piece of information, but not realize that there's 20 other pieces of information connected to it that can cause this problem. That's basically what I want to talk about today. You know, right now we're having a discussion on pro-government programs and them helping people. And President Obama is convinced that with enough explanation, you'll support massive government aid programs. But what he doesn't realize is that government programs block access to those programs. They create regulations and rules which prohibit people from accessing the programs. They create checks and stuff. And the end result is you have just as many holes in the beginning as you did in the past. So a lot of times the better solution is to seek private solutions, because private solutions can be much more flexible, require far less regulation, and the private group can make all sorts of exceptions easily and quickly. But President Obama is not listening. He is convinced that if he just keeps telling you what his position is, that you'll buy it and you'll go with it and you'll support him. What can you do? Thank you very much. Have yourself a good day. God bless.